Hey guys, hang on a second. Hang on a minute. All right. All right, what's up? This is the one and only live you're going to find. Kiki, you're back. Is that my Kiki? Because Kiki, I thought you were gone. Where is it? Where'd she go? I don't even see her. Oh. Why don't I see Kiki? There you are. All right. I knew you'd be back if I took a wrench. So, okay. So, just to clear something up, a few of the wrenches that I did take, I took for reasons that are they going to come back in? Are they going to find out why they lost their wrench? So that, and Kiki right there. So immediately she got a wrench back. And there's a couple of others, same thing. Thank you, Scoop. Scoop, and thank you for being the only fucking person to acknowledge it. Thank you. That means the world to me. For real. Because nobody else wants to acknowledge it. Everybody else wants to acknowledge some bullshit. Nobody wants to acknowledge the real issue. So, Scoop, thank you for acknowledging the real issue. I appreciate it, honestly. So, okay. This is going to be your one and only drama live. This is going to be one and only drama stream. I have things to do. But I was stirring in this for over 2 hours that it was really, really bothering me. And I just had to address it. Hey, it's me. I had to address it. I think I messaged you would cause it. No, I didn't know, Kiki. I'm like, I haven't heard from her in a while. I know she was moving, but I haven't heard anything. I'm like, I don't know. So that's why I'm like, I bet if I take some wrenches, people will come back on my live and tell me what's going on. And sure enough, there you are. So it worked. Woohoo. But I knew as soon as I saw you, I was going to give it back. I just wanted to get you in here. So, okay. Again, people are running with things that are none of their business. Hey, East Coast Beauty. I didn't realize that I was so overly relevant that even when for a long time I don't even mention these people and they just always have to have an opinion. And there's a lot of lies that are being spread. And a lot of people talking about shit that's none of their business or that they don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They don't know what has transpired. They don't know anything, but they just talk about it. Hey, stop animal cruelty. Stop animal. Did you realize the other day I almost said your name? I don't know why. Like, I've never done that before. And I just almost automatically said your first name. That's okay, Yarn. But you're in here. Some of the people I took rents from, they weren't in here. Hey, Vanessa. So, okay. There are so many things that I want to discuss. But first and foremost, I have feelings too. I know people don't think I do, but I do. And I have outside life going on. And I have things that are I believe that no one knew what Jim did to you. He's a straight. Oh, they did, Scoop. They did. Trust me, they did. It's right, East Coast beauty. Isn't it ridiculous? Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out because it really is insane. It's disgusting and it never ends. It just never seems to end. And people talk about stuff that they know nothing about and they think they know everything. So I have an outside life. I have things going on. I have bills to pay. I have work to get done. I have house to clean. I have kids to take care of. Kids getting, ready for college, which is crazy in itself. Meetings, just life in general. And because of these things, I may snap at someone. I may get mad at someone. That's called being fucking human. That's not called, oh, Laura this, Laura that, Laura. No, it's called being human. I will never, ever say that I'm not wrong at times. I will never, ever say that I don't snap at times. Anyone that's known me a long time certainly knows this about me. My family knows this about me. My friends know this about me. My Patreons know this about me. Everybody knows this about me. It's not abnormal to have a lot of things going on in one's life and snap at a short fuse. I'm sorry, that's called being normal. Whether somebody pays you, doesn't pay you, I'll put it like this. So Ryan Upchurch gave me a $499 super chat last night. Does that mean that I have to go kiss his fucking ass? Absolutely not. And he knows that. And anyone that thinks just because someone pays you, you got to kiss their ass, no, you don't. Just like when, you give money to something, does St. Jude's kiss your ass? Of course not. People are still fucking human. Hey, sweet Lilith, people are still fucking human. And, you look at a marriage, okay? You look at a relationship is the best example I can give you. Just because everything looks fine on the outside and in public doesn't mean that which it doesn't mean that he's not beating her behind closed doors or that she's not beating him behind closed doors. Just because something looks some way on the outside doesn't mean that's how it is on the inside. So if someone may see me snap over something, maybe there's other reasons of why I snapped. I know that I'm the only person on YouTube that's not allowed to ever snap on someone or ever say something that others may not agree with, or that I'm the only person. Ah, dang it, I'm sorry. I'm the only person who's not allowed to have emotions. I'm the only person that's not allowed to have any feelings. Only me. So it doesn't matter what is going on inside of my, how do I say, inside of my outside circle. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to put this. But people want to run, oh, Laura said this, or Laura said that, or Laura said this. Maybe Laura has shit going on in her outside life, or that she was getting hit from 15 different fucking directions on said person. But you guys don't know that. And I'm not saying I did or I didn't, but I'm saying that you guys don't know that. You guys don't know what the fuck went on behind the scenes, but you automatically assume, oh, it must be Laura. Laura, pour this one. You have no fucking clue what went on. So don't speak on things that you know nothing about. And or what led up to it, or why we're there, or anything. You don't know anything fucking about it. So stop talking about it. Stop making it out like you know what went on. You have no fucking clue what went on. Now, the apology, like people are talking about Anastasia. Okay, I snapped the other day. I did. I shouldn't have spoke to her the way I did. But that was all discussed behind the scenes. But nobody knows that. Nobody understands that. Why? Because it's nobody's fucking business. Unless you're in our realm, unless you're a mod, mods have a right to know. Patreons have a right to know. Anastasia's been with me from day one, almost, literally, almost from day one. We have our fights, we have our disagreements, we have our laughs, we have our fun. But again, it's nobody else's business what happens inside of my Patreon unless you're a Patreon. Plain and simple. It's not for the drama community to discuss. Please tell me when any of us go live talking about your personal business or your business with your mods or your business of what goes on inside of your circle. We don't do any of that. So stop fucking talking about me or stop talking about things you know nothing about. It's ridiculous to me. I'm sorry, but it is. It's not your concern. I don't do it to you. Don't do it to me. Plain and simple. Some people just make you want to beat the brakes. Oh, I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. Anastasia, that made me laugh. And just for that, I'm going to do it. Everyone check out Ryan Upchurch's new song. It's actually pretty good. So, but you guys get what I'm saying? Like, it's not anyone's business. If I snap, I snap. I will deal with it. I don't need every fucking drama community person who has zero content to worry about what I do or worry about what I say or who I'm fighting with or who I have an issue with. Another thing that I heard, and I really mean this, another thing I heard was that that I guess Ballet Babe clipped what I said, and of course someone ran with it, and someone said that it must be all about money. I must have been talking about money because Molly's making so much money. A, I don't even watch Molly. B, I don't care what Molly makes. And C, I wasn't fucking talking about money. I absolutely wasn't talking about money. But you don't know that because you don't watch. You just run with whatever you think you hear. I was talking about call-ins. And if you listen to my live, you would see that I was talking about call-ins, how nobody ever wants to call me. Nobody ever wants to call in. And the only reason why, other people get all these call-ins, how come I don't get any call-ins? That's what I was talking about. Had nothing to do with money. And as far as making a living on YouTube, I have made a living on YouTube for the last 3 years. Yes, this is my full-time job. Now, what that includes, though, that includes my candle business, because a lot of my candle business comes from YouTube. So when I say YouTube, it's a whole. It's not just super chats. It's as a whole. That includes candle business, PayPal, super chats, Patreon, YouTube as a whole. And yes, this is how I make my living for the last 3 years. And I've managed to do it. And I've managed to be successful. And I managed to keep being more successful. And that's not a bad thing. So anyone who's running their mouth like, oh, and you think you can make a living on, I do make a living on YouTube. Whether you like it or not is not my concern. Whether you think it's acceptable or not is not my problem. But yes, as a whole, I make a living on YouTube and I've done it successfully for the last 3 years. If you don't like it, don't know what to tell you. Not my problem, but stop talking about it because I am not your problem. I am not your concern. What I do is not your business. So move on. Like, for real. That goes for every single drama bitch that can't keep my fucking name out of their mouth. I am sorry you guys have no content, that you wait for me to say a wrong word or you wait for me to say something and you run with it. There's another one I heard who's posting, someone showed it to me. I don't remember exactly what it was. But yes, you got it, Louise. The one making fun of people trying to imitate them. You got it. Shit. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, you go to, and it can one of the mods drop a link for candles, please? Your voice and accent is well. Thank you, Shark. Shark, you're my favorite sub of the day. This is all the way over my head. I have no idea who it's the drama community, Athena. Just the drama community who can't keep my name out of their fucking mouth. And I'm just tired of it. Your ex loves New York accent. I mean, just these people don't care about anybody. They don't care about my mods. They just want to jump on something because they need fucking content. Now I remember what I was going to say. One person said, someone showed me I guess it was a screenshot, but I guess it was a community post of somebody saying how, well, I want proof for this. Bitch, I don't owe you anything. Why? So you can dox the people that gave you money? Fuck you, dude. I don't owe you anything. I don't know why people think that I owe them something. I don't owe you shit. And I don't need to prove anything to you. No, not JT. I don't need to prove anything to you. I'm sorry, but I don't. So you know who you swindled money out of, and that's it. You know exactly who it is. I don't need to fucking tell you, nor do I need to show you proof. I got nothing to prove to you. If they want to come forward and say it, they can. But it's not my business. It's not my place. I stuck up for people that you fucking swindled out of money, plain and simple. And that's it. And if you don't want to believe me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. How's that? I don't care. Oh, God, East Coast Beauty. It's all they keep doing over and over and over and over and over. It is insane. Place is hilarious, but it really is, Reagan. Like, I moved on, and these people can't move on. They hold on to shit. I heard somebody talk about how Wog broke up with me. I shouldn't have even said his name, but Wog broke up with me, and I doxed his family. Could you be any fucking further from the truth? Nobody doxed his family. Nobody doxed his daughter. The only people that did that are the drama crew. Just stop the lies. You want to go around saying that I'm a bitch? You go right ahead and say I'm a bitch. You want to go back out and say that Laura did this? There was somebody left a comment to me about something I did in 2019. Are you fucking kidding me, people? Move on. You're like little children. Literally, like little fucking children. Stop. Just stop. If you have no content without my name, then I feel really sorry for you and you should not be on YouTube. If your only lives have to do with my name, get the fuck off YouTube. Because believe me, A, I am not that relevant, and B, I am not that exciting. But you drama bitches seem to think I'm that relevant. I can name on one hand, so many other people who you can be talking about who's way better than me, way more content than me, way more crazier than me, way more everything than me. And yet you still only talk about me. Am I that fucking relevant? Because in my eyes, I'm really not. I'm honestly not that relevant. But you guys make me so relevant and so important and then tell me I'm a narcissist. Okay, how about for the 19th millionth time, how about you stop talking about me since I'm such a narcissist? How about you stop talking about me, grow up and work on yourself? How's that? How about you stop looking in somebody else's backyard until your backyard is perfect? When your backyard is perfect, then you can start looking at other places. But until your backyard is perfect, don't be looking in mine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So fucking aggravating. My God. I've never called any of them jealous, but I'm beginning to John, exactly. I I've said it so many times. I am not relevant. I am not important in this game of YouTube. I always say I'm like the little baby of the people I hang out with. People I hang out with, creator-wise, have at least 30,000 more subs than I do. I'm the baby of everybody. So I don't understand why people make me so relevant. There are videos out there with people with millions of followers that could give you way better content and way more interesting than something I said in 2019. Come on, people. We're in 2022. 2022. You need to stop going live when angry. That's all I'll say. Don't. No, I had to get this off my chest. That's why I said this is my one and only drama live. I had to get it off my chest because if I don't get it off my chest, it stirs in me, and the wheels keep turning and turning and turning, and I have to let it out. So, and I need to put it out there for everybody. For people that run their mouth, people that are talking, people are, saying how about my psycho stalker, oh my God, she did this, she did that. I gave my psycho stalker 24 hours and I meant what I said. I can't handle her anymore. I just can't. Between all the lies, between all the BS, between all the nonsense, between just her 3 years. ML, please give this girl a wrench, because it seems her pattern is if she gets a wrench somewhere, she leaves the person that she was stalking alone. So can someone please give this girl a wrench? Then maybe she'll stop. Then maybe, I know I gave her 24 hours today she's got before I start contacting family members. But can someone please give this girl a wrench? Because every single person she has stalked, she stopped stalking after she got a wrench somewhere else. So please give her a wrench, somebody. Just so she'll move on, because I'm at my wit's end. I really am. This woman has not only claims. Now, I don't know if it was true or not because nothing ever came of it. But this woman has been in my life so bad. She claims, and this is all on video, she claims to have called my insurance company. She claims to have called my old job. She has claims to call somebody else. I don't remember who. She claims that she called food stamps on me, that she called, I forgot who else. Like, she claims that she calls all of these people. She claims that she did all this stuff to me, that she and she called the police. She has an attorney. So last night I finally had enough and I finally got sick of it. And now it's time to play her way. That's it. But did she have any damage? No. That's why it is not going to go anywhere if I sue her for money, because she didn't do anything. She called Jake from State Farm. Thank you, Goldie. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's relentless over and over and over and over for 3 years. 3 years. This woman has come at me. This woman lies about me every single fucking day. 3 years. And I keep quiet. I haven't said a word. I come back at her a little here and there, but I haven't said a word. Finally, yesterday, I lost my shit. And if people want to say, oh, Laura did this, Laura did that, you wouldn't last 5 minutes in my shoes. 5 minutes with this woman harassing me nonstop, stalking me nonstop. This woman is 70 years old. 70 years old. She wants to know where I got a number from. She gave it to me. Want to know where I got her name from? She gave it to me. I have everything because she fucking gave it to me. And if she wants me to prove it, I will. But just know I'll dox your whole phone number. And anyone can double check. Anyone can double check. It gets to the point where you do just fucking snap. And that's where I'm at. But nobody understands that because Laura is not allowed to have feelings. Laura is not allowed to ever say anything. It's all about everybody else and everyone else's feelings. Doesn't matter what Laura feels. Doesn't matter what I'm going through. And I do agree with somebody who said that anyone that supports that psycho has serious issues. And it's just relentless, and it's nonstop. No normal, sane person, literally normal, sane person, could ever obsess over someone on YouTube for 3 years. That is not normal. Most people will not do that. They just won't. You've never met me. You've never talked to me. You've never even had a phone conversation with me. But you are obsessing over me for 3 fucking years. That is not normal. That is mentally unstable. And anyone that is that mentally unstable should not be on YouTube. Like, for real. If I'll use Anastasia, if me and Anastasia had a fallout, if I took Anastasia's if I take your rent, if I took Anastasia's rent, I said it again, rent, and we had this fight where she was so mad at me, I can guarantee you she wouldn't stalk me obsessively for 3 years. We'd have a fight, she'd move on. That's normal people. This woman has been after me for 3 years, and all I did was take her fucking wrench because I didn't like something she did. That's it. And it's been 3 years ever since. I can even show you guys the email where she said she's never going to stop, that she's never going to stop. I have that email too. I have all her emails. Her obsessive, crazy ass emails from 2020 and 2019. I mean, this is how insane she is. This is not normal. This is not normal behavior, which is why I have ignored her for 2 years. Literally, I did not say a word about her for 2 years. Not at all. And then it just didn't end, no matter what. And then I find out I'm not the only one she did this to. Every single person that took her wrench, she obsessed over. She stalked. But once she got a wrench somewhere else, she left the other person alone. So, yeah. All because I did not call her when I was supposed to call her, or when she deemed that I needed to call her. That's why all of this started, plain and simple. And the lies that she tells are endless. Every single thing that comes out of this woman's mouth is a lie. And again, it's not just me she's done this to. I'm finding out she did this to a lot of people. She completely obsesses over someone. And then when she gets a wrench somewhere else, she's fine. Diane, I am so, so sorry. I swear I thought you were a troll until I spoke to Tyler. So I really am sorry. I totally thought you were somebody else, and I am sorry. Truly, truly, truly sorry. Yeah, mods, Diane Harlow is not who I thought she was originally. So, yeah. Hold on. Fluffer wants to come up. Ugh. It's almost as bad. Oh, even Jim Terry would not last 3 years. Nobody obsesses over somebody like this girl does for 3 years. They just don't. They absolutely don't. And thank you, Nobody. And Nobody, I'm glad you brought that up, because that's another thing I want to say. Okay. I am far from perfect. I am not perfect. I will never be perfect. I will make mistakes over and over and over. I know, right? Oh, Capone. I'll make mistakes. I'll fall down. I'll get up. I'll say I'm sorry. I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'll gloat when I'm right. But at the end of the day, the one thing you will never get from me is fucking phoniness. If I apologize to you and I don't even mean individually, I'm saying totality. If I apologize to you, I mean it. I'm not going to come up here and give you some half-ass bullshit If I tell you I'm sorry, I mean it. Why? Because I am real. I am 100% real. And people can't handle that. If I get mad at you, I will call out. If I, if I'm having a rough day, I'll tell you I'm having a rough day. But one thing you will never ever get from me is phoniness. I will never be phony. I will never tell you something that just to please you like so many other creators do. Tallulah, I don't give a fuck who you stand with. I don't do fake, and I'll call out the way I see it, plain and simple. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm not playing music. Reagan, as long as she's not talking about me, I don't care. That's how I see it. I don't care. I know. I am so, so sorry, Diane. I honestly thought you were somebody else. No, there was one of my ex-friends, a very close friend, had a Diane something as a welcome, my biggest fan, had a Diane something as a troll name, and I swore it was you. And then I found out yesterday absolutely wasn't. And I was like, oh my God, now I feel horrible. So again, I am truly, truly, truly sorry. Well, you always come in some way, shape, or form. But that's what I'm saying. Either can I, Yarn. But as long as she's not talking about me, I don't care. She's got to go live, and exactly, Reagan. That's all of them. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. And it's just, I have feelings too. I get mad too. I'm human. And if people can't handle that, that's their problem. Because someone that knows me, people that know me, people that love me, they love me for me, the good, bad, the indifferent, plain and simple. And that's all that matters. If it just does. I'm human. Exactly. I make mistakes. I say things. I jump. I have a short fuse. I'm human. Just because someone pays me doesn't take that away. It doesn't change that. It just doesn't. And anyone that knows me knows that. I love Upchurch, and I love he's lead to me here. Oh, thank you, Crazy Purple. And I love your name. It was fate. Oh, East Coast Beauty. I've already had 2 of her channels taken down. 2 channels of hers. She keeps popping back up. YouTube now don't want to listen. I'm like, I've already gotten 2 of her channels gone for harassment. And it's like, that seems to be the only thing left is just absolutely go after these channels that just are nonstop harassment. I've moved away from the drama community. I don't care about these bitches, but these girls have 0 content without mentioning my name. I don't know. If you don't like me, don't watch me, but certainly don't talk about me when you don't even know what you're talking about, or situations that you don't know what you're talking about. And that is the most annoying. Is absolutely the most annoying. Exactly, nobody. That's exactly right. For all they know, I got an email or an argument with a child, or you know what I mean? Like, nobody knows what's going on. Oh, Diane, it's crazy. And I chose not to walk away from it. Like, I'm not in the drama community anymore. But every single day, someone is lying or talking about this or talking about that. It's hard. Just stop. Just absolutely stop. Exactly, East Coast Beauty. I'm waiting for you to talk. That's tonight. I'm going to talk about that. And Crazy Purple Kirby, it's funny because that's another problem. So many rumors in that case, and here I am trying to dispel them all the time. trying to get, like, no, they didn't say that. Thank you, Boho. No, they didn't say that. No, they didn't say this. No, AWP didn't say this. And I'm all about proof. Prove it to me. But the drama community doesn't care about proof. It's all about whatever someone says, that must be real. And that's not life. It's not reality. And I spend half my time dispelling rumors and lies. And I won't do that anymore. It's the same old, it's not even 2,500. I don't even think it's that big anymore, Goldie. It's insane. There's just so many other people these people can be talking about. And again, these people did exactly what I said they were going to do. Not one fucking person has talked about Jim. Not one person has talked about what Jim did or what Jim said. Nobody's discussing that because they're too fucking scared. They're so pathetic, which is why I can't even deal with them. It's the same dumbasses, and I totally agree. The same dumbasses in the exact same fucking chats, the exact same. Oh, it's horrible. Horrible. Just stop. All right, you want to get down? It's ridiculous. It is an echo chamber of the same nonsense from God knows how long ago. It's just the same crap. Nobody cares anymore. Just move on. But if it wasn't true, though, RS, you really didn't just ask such a dumb question, did you? Like, that had to be, I'm sorry, RS, but that had to be in the top dumbest things I ever heard in my life. And I'll tell you why. Forget YouTube. Is everything on Facebook true? Everything you read on Facebook must be true, according to your theory, because it's on the internet. I'm sorry, that really was the dumbest comment I've ever heard. That probably went in the top one. Like, for real. I've been alive 3 weeks. Oh, no, you had COVID? See? That's what I'm saying, Antonio. I'm not vaxxed, and I never had COVID. Window was broke. That they did say. But there's so many rumors about it. At the end of the day, it's the DC community people sometimes bring real life into this and make things even more complicated. And they lie. That's the problem. And they totally lie. They need to stop lying for real. And they need to stop bringing up my name. I'm telling you, these people get so excited if I say a word wrong. Because, oh, now we have content. Now we have content. Let's just say a word wrong. Stuck up for you last night. I was telling off the ass. Thank you, Laura. Heard a cop son was at. See, that's what I'm talking about. Crazy is all these rumors. Everything people just run with. They're using you for. That's why I won't mention their names. Hey, Rhonda. That's why I won't mention their names. I refuse to mention their names. I almost did before, but I refuse to. I'm not growing them. I know that's what they're trying to do. It's not happening. Sorry. All of DC said they don't agree with Jim. What else do you want? Really? Where did they say that? Because the only videos that I see are all Laura, 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 Laura. All the clips I get are Laura, 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 Laura. I heard another one this morning. Laura, Laura, Laura. No, absolutely not, Your Honor. I agree, Laura. Oh, actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, I saw, and I probably have the screenshot somewhere, but I saw one of them say, oh, why should Laura think we care? We don't like her. I did see that. As a matter of fact, I might have that. Hold on. I think I know who sent that to me. And I'm glad I just remember that because there's something else I want to point out from this exact screenshot. Um, okay. So someone said, I won't mention her name. She's not even a creator. But she said, this girl's another one who's obsessed with me for years. Nobody ever talks about her. Nobody in my crew ever talks about her. Nobody in Patreon ever talks about her. Nobody in members ever talks about her. Nobody anywhere ever talks about this girl. And she says to someone, exactly, and she wants us to care. She's one of the fakest biatches on here. Really? Can you prove that? Seriously, can you prove that? Fake? Nah. Because you know what? If you thought I was fake, you wouldn't make me so fucking relevant. And you don't shut the fuck up for 3 years. Okay, RS, go troll somewhere else because you're just fucking annoying. If nobody else is ever talking about me, she is. This one particular one. She's not a creator. She's an ex-Patreon. And it is insane. Insane. So yeah, I don't want you to care. I don't give a fuck if you care, but you should have a little self-respect and care about yourself. You should have a little self-respect and not talk about somebody for 2 fucking years that never even mentions you. That's called self-love, baddie. Maybe you should go get some. So yeah, there I just said your name. Unfucking believable. Because people with self-love don't obsess over somebody for 3 years. They move on. Just like I've moved on. I don't care about you. Move on. Thank you. Yes, Barbara. I like Ryan. I don't agree with him about everything, but I like him. I agree, Reagan. Totally agree. It's unfucking real to me. Drama fake e-bags and manipulates their subs. I agree, Goldie. Totally agree. Guys, I like Ryan. I like him as a person. I like him as an artist. Do I agree with everything he says? No. Do I agree with everything he does? No. But from what I've got to know of him, I think he's a really good guy with a good heart. But again, he doesn't mean he's always right, but I think he's a good guy. And Anastasia, you're entitled to that opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but the stream isn't about Ryan. Do you know how many fan pages this man has on Instagram? I went to find his Instagram last night. I couldn't believe how many fan pages he has. I was like, holy shit, he's bigger than I thought he was. I think he's a great kid too. I really do. And I said that even before he tipped me yesterday. Said the exact same thing before yesterday. Doesn't mean I agree with him, but I still think he's a good guy. Conspiracy aren't the problem. We can't police thought, but accusations without solid evidence is a problem. Brendan, you know what the problem is, though? We see that all the time. Do you know how many rumors I hear on YouTube? I can't even comprehend all the rumors that I hear on YouTube. Laura, you're talking about Jim, not about Ryan, right? Mark Zuckerberg is on Joe Rogan. Like I care. Diane, I'm with you there. I would want everybody to help. Everybody. Well, almost everybody. Probably Reagan, because the day before they had made a video how Reagan doesn't like me, how, Ryan went on Molly and this and that and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I'm sure it is jealousy because it didn't fit their narrative. So then last night they had to run their mouth. keep getting hacked and breaking phones, so a lot of accounts he can't get into. Oh, is that what it is? And make up church accounts to pretend. Oh, okay. But France, he did help. He is helping. And just, but honestly, you could say that about anybody. You could say, well, I didn't help, or Iqbal didn't help, or this one didn't help. Like, you could say that about everybody. But I'll tell you what's really not helping is all the lies that are being spread. Like, AWP had windows up. They said all the windows were intact. People run with that. That's way more hurtful than Ryan's crazy ass conspiracy theories. That, believe me, one is worse. Which one is worse? But all these other people that are running with lies, thank you, Kim. All these other people that are running with lies, they're not giving away Hellcats. They're not giving away $100,000. At least Ryan's putting his money where his mouth is. Other people are just lying to be shit starters. How'd this conversation get about Ryan anyway? Oh, Reagan, I'm jealous. You better eat a cannoli for me. They found Mona Lisa, I heard that. I totally heard that. No, AWP said it was broke. But it took 2 days of researching to find that. I agree with that too, Diane. I think he does have a great heart. And that's why I told him, come over here. I'll give you a good research team that'll give you correct facts. He repeats what people give him. Thank you, Laura. I love cannolis too. Yeah, he gave them a choice of Hellcat, or he's going to give him, I think, $100,000. Because he's a man of his word. There's little things like that. You may not like Ryan as a person, or not like his music or whatever, but the kid is self-made. And I call him a kid because he is a kid in my eyes. But he's self-made. He's done everything on his own. So big deal. He's got conspiracy theories sometimes. It doesn't change what he's done and what he's accomplished. Thank you, Kim. Anyone else wants to jump on that sticker train? Woo woo. I'll do your woo woo. But you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, he's a kid because he's 20 something years younger. But he's done a lot of good. And even if you don't like him or don't like his conspiracy theories, don't take away all the good he has done, because he really has. If you really look into his career, and everything he's done, he's self-made. And he's done really, really well for himself in a short amount of time, being that he's only 30. And he just loves life. And he stands by his word. And I'm sorry, but even if you hate him, still respect him. And that's truly how I feel. He doesn't have big labels behind him. He's done a lot of this on his own. Francie, but you could say that about anybody. But his opinions are no different than Rhonda's opinions. They're just an opinion. You don't have to like it or not like it. Why won't he come on my panel? Probably because I don't agree with everything he says. And I'll tell him point out blank. Thank you, Barbara. Gulf Coast of Mississippi. Oh, Barbara, how's your candles? Thank you, just a mom. I don't know what's going on here, but here to support you always. Thank you. I don't is he even talking about it anymore? I don't even think he's talking about it anymore. I have not watched more of Dream Chaser, but when Ryan came in last night and gave me the tip, he said that Tony's crazy. So I don't know what happened between them. But Laura, I forgot to give you a woo woo. Um, okay, Francie, thank you. I'm Francie, let me tell you something, okay? And I mean this wholeheartedly. Thank you, Anita. I was just gonna say that. My lives were not about Ryan. My life, my true crime career is not about Ryan. Yeah. Oh, you didn't see Rhonda? He gave me a $500 super chat. Probably the last one I'll ever get, but yeah, $500 super chat. You know, that's one of those things you always want to get by the end of your career on YouTube. Like that was one what's the word? One check mark done, you know. Next check mark is 100,000. So yeah. So he may not have, may not want to come on my panel, but he's always very respectful to me. He's always nice to me. And yesterday came in and gave me a $500 super chat. And I couldn't be more thankful. So, and to him, that 500 is probably nothing, but to me, it means the world because it's as a creator, you want that one person. You know what I mean? So it was very lovely of him. He didn't have to. I don't buy into his, theories. He didn't have to, and it was awesome. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna kiss his ass. That doesn't mean now all of a sudden I'm gonna buy into his conspiracy theories. Nothing changes. I agree, Jerry. I know he's done it to Dolly. I know he gave I don't know who else, but I know he's done it to Dolly. But that's what I'm saying. He would never expect me to. That's what I'm saying. I would never. Like, just that's was my whole point of this live. Just because somebody sends you money doesn't mean you kiss their ass. You didn't tip MG. I know. I heard that. Because all of these other people are wishy-washy. All these other people are like, well, maybe not. No, point out blank, no. I do challenge him. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want him to come on panel and or even and I'm sorry, not come on panel. Talk behind the scenes and I'll get him a much better team. A much better conspiracy theory team that won't be conspiracy theories. Because here's the thing, his voice, his audience we can really get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like to have an audience where you can get, 50,000 views in the first hour, we can get somewhere with that. Like we can make progress with that. That's a voice, not, 1,000 or a couple thousand. That's a big voice. And we could use that in true crime. We absolutely can, but it's got to be done correctly. That's what I mean. It just has to be done correctly. That's true, Rainey. That's absolutely true. And I agree with that. But I haven't watched Molly before. I was gonna. Oh, you probably don't want to. No, you watch whatever you want, but Discord for theories. But seriously, though, like there is the right team, his voice could be phenomenal. The wrong team, his voice could be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But with the right team, we need more people like that. It's like Stephanie Harlow, or 10 to Life. They have that same kind of voice, and look how successful they are in true crime. I don't um I'm not even understand the whole Creek Squad thing. Yeah, I agree with that. The wrong team is evident. But why is this whole conversation about Ryan? This live was not about Ryan at all. Thank you, Bridget. And I welcome all the new subs, all the new people that came over. Believe me, there are going to be things I'm going to say you don't like. There are going to be things when that I say that you are going to like. But one thing that you're never going to get from me is phoniness, ever. Like, I will tell you straight up how I feel, even if I even if people don't agree with me, even if I lose subs, nothing. That's just me. I'm going to keep it real. And sometimes people don't like it, and sometimes they do. I agree with that too, my biggest fan. Probably first YouTuber I ever watched regular. Thanks, Jerry. I like you guys too. Thank you, Vicky. And that honesty is always going to stay. I don't need to lie. I really, truly don't. Thank you, Jerry. Came here because of Gray Hughes? Gray, my alter ego? Two things I got to learn: Photoshop and maps. You keep it real. You need to make money, but not greedy like I. That's what I'm saying, Laura. Angel, I'm not. Thank you, Barbie. Barbie, I got to be honest. You look totally different than what I pictured. I pictured you to be like a little old lady. I don't know why. I just did. What do you think maps are? Well, understanding how to really do Google Maps the way like Gray does takes time. It's not something you learn overnight. Thank you, Bridget. I do, and I say that. Love me or hate me, I'm always me. You know? Negative, but at least his arguments. Yeah, but I don't know if he's always logical. I think you need maps. You bring real idea. I do bring real ideas, but it's easier with a visual. When you see a visual, then it's better. Thank you, Rhonda. Woo woo. The 495 is pending. Sweet. I am real. And I also, I enjoy you guys being here. I don't put myself on a pedestal. I I read chat probably better than most. I engage with you guys. I don't say you have to donate $25 for me to even acknowledge you like some of the bigger channels do. Maybe when I get there, I'll get there, but we're not there yet. Maybe when I have 200,000 subs, I'll do that. But right now, I don't. I'm one of you guys. I'm a sub. I'm a creator. But I do think outside the box, and I do think I bring something to the table because I don't repeat what everybody else says. I think differently. I see a lot of creators just repeating the same nonsense that everybody else already said. I don't do that. You acknowledge me with 13 subs. Of course. Thank you, my biggest fan. Thank you, Pippi Long. Eerie Fairy. Rhonda, why aren't you green? Sister wants to know, what's the beer candle price, and do you have any in stock? I do. I have 2 left, and it's on the website. People said, why didn't Kelly have her window down? I went off. But I got kicked out of Mel's live. People said, why didn't Kylie have her window down? What do you mean, why didn't she have her window down? Oh, Daniela. Mods, can you post the iPhone link, please? All right, there's the candle link. And I have the coffee candles done. I haven't posted yet. Thank you, Louise. You remind me of the channel I'm a member of. I like the fact you aren't the same as everyone else. You can't be the same as everyone else. I see so many channels rinse and repeat, or they just make up lies. As a matter of fact, somebody told me, speaking of Kylie real fast, somebody told me they were watching a channel last night. And hold on, let me pull it up so I don't mistake what I heard. Make sure you click to accept membership gifts. Yeah, if anyone buys membership gifts. Hold on. Okay. So someone was in another live last night. And thank you, Jerry. I was kind of wondering why you said it, Jerry. Jerry just gifted 5 memberships. Dang it, are you here? Daniela got one. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. Taco Family got one. No, not at all, Ian. You have to go to the top and click on the gift and accept it. It won't let me accept from a phone. Dang it, do you have PayPal? I'll send you the $2. I feel bad. Do you have PayPal, Cash App, or something? I'm going to send you $3 to join membership. How much is membership? $1.99? It's $1.99, right? I don't know if you could do it on iPhone as far as the gifting goes. Candy got one. Burden of Proof got one. Steve H got one. Thank you so much, Jerry. Woo, 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 woo. Only on PC. And T-Bird was given one. That makes 6. Woo, woo. It is a great feature. I agree. They stole that from Twitch, actually. Welcome, Vicky. I think it's $1.99. What? It's $1.99 a month, right? I think so. I love they can do it too because people like it. They have fun on Twitch with it. Oh, it's $2.99. Okay, $2.99. I don't even know my own prices because I know my other channel was $1.99. All right, so let me say this real quick. A wrench is a mod. So you joined without? No, you got gifted a membership, but $2.99. Okay. And I'll give you guys the link for Discord. Actually, the link for Discord is in the on my community page. So hold on. So someone said that they were watching a live, and someone was on panel, and I quote, she said that she heard, welcome all rights. She heard AWP say when the CRV was being pulled out and the first tow wire popped, that broke the windows. Where do these people come up with this shit? Like, that's what I want to know. Where do these people come up with this? There's no way they even heard that. It's like the biggest lies. And this is what they do. They just lie and lie and lie and lie, and they make up stuff. I love you too, Anita. And it's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Now people call trolls when you don't agree with them, they don't like a comment, that's not being a troll. Who did I call a troll, Downtown Wonder? Please enlighten me. I'm going to end this shortly, but please enlighten me who I called a troll. I'll wait. Isn't that crazy, Rhonda? I was like, no, that is so not true. Exactly, 5 minutes of fame. Because it's not true. And people in chat were running with it, I heard. It's so not true. They had nothing to do with taking it out. Nothing. All right, Vicky, woo woo. They had absolutely, all they did was find it. Then everything got turned over to law enforcement. That's it. They had nothing to do with it at all whatsoever. I just don't get these people. I really, truly don't. Records underwater for that's true, Danielle. Still not bad. Maybe I'm stuck with you. 26 months. Damn. I've had memberships over 2 years. That's awesome. I hear you, Louise. The place all true crime should stay away from. I'm nobody and now I'm scared. Huh? But I just thought that was so weird. Like, where did these people come up with these lies? Exactly. Desert, you're 100% right. And AWP said it 1,000 times. All they did was find the car. That's it. They didn't touch it. They can't touch it. It's an ongoing investigation. They weren't allowed to hook anything to it. All they did. Welcome back, Gravy. Woo woo. All they did was find the car. Take a picture of the license plate, show LE that it's there, done. That's all they did. There's no big conspiracy. So window broke and they saw it. They did see it. That's what I'm saying. They saw the window was broke. They saw, that was pretty much all they said, that the driver's side window was broke. But I'm going to get to all this tonight. I'm going to try to clear up some of these damn conspiracy theories. They did not turn over the vehicle. They have nothing to do with it. Their only goal was to find the car. That's it. Exactly, Bridget. I've been saying that for like 2 weeks. 2 days. That AWP is not law enforcement. They are a dive team. They are set to find cars underwater. They were hired not to mess with the car, not for an investigation. They were hired to find the car in the water. Once they found it, they automatically tell law enforcement, prove it's them, and that's it. Done. That's their job. And that's all they did. And they made that clear that's all they did. But for some reason, all these conspiracy theories want to keep running. So, but I'm going to get off. I'm going to save that for tonight. 8:30 normal time. Like I said, this was my one and only drama stream. Done. I'll end it with a Ryan Upchurch song. I'm kidding. But I should, just because I'm a bitch. But no, seriously. That was a joke. That was an inside joke, someone. I'll dedicate it to anime. No, I'm kidding. So, all right. I will see you guys tonight, 8:30 normal time. No, I was kidding. That was an inside joke. Plays a new song. There you go. It's actually a new song. It's pretty good. Like, I'm not a big rapper. I don't really care for rap, but his new song is actually pretty damn good. And it like sits on you. It stays in your head. It really does. They weren't hired, Laura. I meant that they were there to help out, not as like, it is catchy. I'll agree with you. So, but I'll play it tonight. I'll open my live with it tonight because he's not really part of this drama. He's part of that. So I would rather open it up later. It's not, see, I like his older stuff though. I've really been doing some research on him yesterday and he's into his music. And I really like his older stuff, but I'm not a rapper. I don't like rap at all in any capacity. So, and I don't really care for country, but I just like some of his old stuff. All right. But I'm going to get off. I want to thank everybody, Jerry, just a mom, all new members, people that bought memberships. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I want to hear his Alice in Chains cover. I heard that was really good. That's where my heart is. So, all right, I will see you guys later. For those of you that don't know drama, I apologize, but I had to get this out because I'm just so sick and tired of the BS. And anyone that's known me for a long time understands that. But I just want to conclude with just remember, guys, I have feelings too. I'm going to snap sometimes. I'm going to say things that I can't take back. I'm going to yell at someone that I shouldn't be yelling at. That's just how it is. And I'm human and I make mistakes and I apologize for those mistakes. And sometimes I'm not apologetic for those mistakes. But all my mods know I respect them, I love them, I care about them, and I wouldn't have a channel without them. That goes for my subs, that goes for my members, that goes for my Patreons, that goes for everybody. I could not be here without you guys. And that is every single one of you. That's not just people that pay me, that's everybody. I would not have a channel without you guys. So my subs are just as important, and I snap at my subs too sometimes. I make mistakes about subs like I did about Diane. I made a mistake and I owned it and I apologized, and that I'm just human. And people need to remember that. I'm just human. And it's I think people forget that. People forget I'm allowed to make mistakes, or that everyone else is perfect in the world, but I'm not. I'm just not perfect. And I own that. I am not perfect. I make mistakes. And sorry, if you don't like the mistakes I make, then so be it. Then move on. But you'll never hear me say I do no wrong. I absolutely do wrong. And it's just the way of the world. Some mistakes you learn from, some you don't, some you do, but it is what it is. And I just wish people would have that same mentality. Perfectly imperfect. Exactly right. I am 100% perfectly imperfect. Yeah, my candle set is on my YouTube profile. But I will see you guys later. It's also in the description of, I don't think it's in this description, but if you go back a few videos, it's in. I got to put it in here. So, all right, guys. Love you guys. I will talk to you tonight. I'll see you at 8:30, and peace out. And no more drama. And I own it every time.